Hi everyone, welcome to my second makeup tutorial. Since it's summer here in Melbourne, I opted for a glowy look with hot pink lips, which is perfect for Valentine's Day. If you guys want to know how I got this look, then please keep watching. I started off by adding some dewiness into my face by spraying some MAC Fix Plus. And then I applied Rubenesque by MAC, I hope that's the way it's spelled, to my eyelids. Next I went with Makeup Geek Confection. Here I'm applying this all over my eye area as a first transition shade with Inglot 6SS brush. Next, I'm applying Cupcake from Makeup Geek just in the crease and going all the way into the inner corner and blending it slightly upwards in the outer part of the crease. I hope I made sense. I'm doing this with Sigma E25 blending brush. Moving on, this is the eyeshadow from Makeup Geek called Mai Tai. I'm applying some MAC Fix Plus in the brush to pick a generous amount of the product and to have a more metallic finish once applied. Oh my god, these eyeshadows are beautiful. These are the duochrome eyeshadows that reflects different colors when it hits the light. This particular shade has pink and purple in them and oh, they look stunning. And once applied, I went with Cupcake from Makeup Geek and I blended it all away with E25 blending brush. Next I'm applying this particular color from Kryolan. This is sort of like a burnt orange, and I'm sorry guys, this doesn't have a name. I'm applying this just in the outer part of the eye and blending it with a E25 blending brush. Let's add some sparkles. This is from Makeup Geek called Solar Flare, and I'm just patting it in my eyelid with a eyeshadow brush. Any eyeshadow brush will do the job. Here I grabbed the Inglot 80 HP to apply some more of the burnt orange shade from the Kryolan palette because I wasn't really happy with the color payoff, and blending it with E25 blending brush. Cleaning all my fallouts with a face wipe. Moving on, as a primer, I'm using the Hourglass Well Mineral Primer and applying it just in the center of my face. Now I'm letting that sit for a bit and moving on to eyeliner. I'm using the gel eyeliner from Inglot 77 and doing my winged eyeliner here. And then I apply some mascara. This is the Upwardlash from MAC. Moving on to foundation, I'm using Chantecaille Future Skin in the shade Banana, and I'm mixing it with some NARS Illuminator to have a very glowy look. But this foundation is already dewy guys, but I'm crazy, so I add a little bit more Illuminator, but you guys can skip it and you can just apply the foundation itself because it already has a dewy finish, and I'm applying it with a damn beauty blender. Moving on to eyebrows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Brow Pomade in the shade Ash Brown, and I'm using Inglot 31T to fill in my eyebrows. And blending it with the spoolie. Concealer, I went with MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC35 and applying it with the Sigma F35 concealer brush. I'm applying the usual upside down shut triangle and blending it away with the Damn Beauty blender. To seal my concealer, I am applying the Nye Banana powder with the Inglot 4SS brush. I know I'm out of the picture. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize that I was going out of the frame. Here I'm applying the same burnt orange from the Kryolan palette and applying it very tightly under the eye and blending it away with a pencil brush and a blending brush. Grabbing Americano from Makeup Geek, I'm applying this with Sigma E30 just in the outer part of the eye. The under eye, I mean. And here I'm applying Ardency in Supercharged eyeliner in my lower waterline. And blending everything away with the same E30 pencil brush from Sigma. I wasn't really happy about the way my eyes were looking because I thought something was missing there. There was no such dimension. So I thought, okay, I'll apply some Americano from Makeup Geek just in the outer part of the eye, and I'm applying this with the E30 pencil brush and blending it all the way with E25. And after it was done, I was more satisfied. I'm applying the same upward lash from MAC to my lower eyelashes. As a contouring shade, I went with Kryolan TV Paint stick in the shade 12W and applying with the Sigma P82, and I'm applying some MAC Fix Plus to wet the brush because this is a very cream based foundation, so if you have the brush wet, it's quite easy to pick the product up. And I'm applying this with a beauty blender. I'm contouring the usual parts of the face, under the cheekbones, the nose, my forehead, and the sides of my chin. I'm setting my face with Kryolan translucent powder in the shade TL5, and I'm applying this with MAC 129 brush. For bronzing, I went with the NARS Casino bronzer, and I'm using the MAC 129 brush. I'm telling you guys, this brush is pretty good. I use this for a lot of purposes, like to apply the blush, to apply the bronzer, and to set my whole face with the powder. Even though this brush is expensive, I think it's worth the money. To clean up the contour, I use the Nye Banana powder with Inglot 4SS brush just under my contour shade. This helps to define the contour more and to give a more neat finish. Now I'm gonna let that sit for a while, and moving on to blush. For blush, I went with MAC Mineralize blush in the shade Love Joy. The reason I went with this color is it's very subtle, and I think it's perfect for this look because as I was going with hot pink lips, I didn't want the attention to be drawn away from it. This color has a little bit of brown and some peachiness, and it does have some glowy finish, which I absolutely love. Now I'm taking off the powder to reveal the clean contour line. For the lips, I mixed two shades from Giorgio, which is Pink Passion and Sugar Plum. First I apply Sugar Plum, which is a deep magenta color, but to get the hot pink look, I went with Pink Passion on top of it. For highlighter, I went with Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer in number 1 and applying it with finger, because fingers are the best tool for liquid highlighters, and blending it all away. And I'm later applying it to the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my cupid's bow as well. And I'm setting my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. That's it for the look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this look. I enjoyed creating these beautiful hot pink lips with a very glowy finish, which is perfect for the coming Valentine's Day. And I'm wishing all of you a very happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!